You know, I woke up this morning and I said I want my life to be full of surprises.
We don't talk about things that are nonsense.
Not a perfect person, but I'm a blessed person.
In 2024, the music mogul who once stood at the pinnacle of success, Puff Daddy, finds himself under siege. Accusations from all corners, friends abandoning him, the media, once showering him with praise, now condemning him at every turn. Why? After decades of being untouchable. Is Diddy suddenly public enemy number one? To understand why Puff Daddy is facing this storm, we have to look deeper, beyond the headlines, beyond the rumours. The timing, the players, and the forces at work suggest something more orchestrated. Before we dive into the situation surrounding Puff Daddy, I want to make one thing clear. I'm not here to judge, and I'm certainly not here to play the role of God in condemning anyone. The facts speak for themselves. Puff Daddy has never been convicted of a criminal offence in his entire life.
Charges against me are 100% false.
When it comes to civil cases, none have resulted in a formal finding of guilt or responsibility that has significantly damaged his career. Most were either dismissed or settled out of court, and that remains true today. My goal here is not to accuse anyone without solid proof, but rather to take a step back and look at the bigger picture.
I just want to say I give all glory to God. I give all glory to God. If it wasn't for God, I wouldn't be able to walk out here to talk to y'all today.
September 2024.
Breaking news tonight, Sean Diddy Combs has been arrested in a Manhattan hotel.
You're gonna hear about my party, they're gonna be shutting them down, they're gonna probably be arresting me, doing all types of crazy things just because we wanna have a good time.
The media is in a frenzy over allegations against Sean Combs, with reports circulating about serious criminal charges.
The wall of silence has now been broken.
Though details remain somewhat murky, the focus is on allegations of illegal activities, including conspiracy, sexual misconduct, and other accusations that suggest a darker side of his massive entertainment empire.
And victims are coming forward.
These allegations surfaced at a critical moment, causing a global conflagration. Despite the rumours and accusations, no court verdict has found him guilty yet. An investigation is currently underway. This latest investigation stems from claims that are years old but have only now gained traction. So why now, after all these years, is Puff Daddy suddenly the centre of attention again?
I think he's one of the most dangerous people I've ever met.
2024 has been a turbulent year for many reasons, with tensions running high both politically and socially, particularly in the United States. Puff Daddy's legal troubles seem to have exploded during a particularly sensitive time, leading many to question the timing of these accusations. While there's no hard evidence directly linking his case to larger political or governmental forces, the circumstances surrounding it raise important questions. First, let's consider the broader context. The US is in the midst of a highly contested presidential campaign, with heated debates over social justice, economic instability, and global diplomacy. These types of political environments have historically coincided with high-profile scandals in the entertainment industry, sometimes as a way of distracting the public from more pressing national issues. Second, there's the issue of timing in the entertainment industry itself. Puff Daddy has long been a controversial figure, but why have these allegations, many of which date back years, only resurfaced now? If we look deeper, it is possible that powerful interests are involved, influential figures in the media, business and politics, who benefit from the publicity surrounding his case. After all, the entertainment industry is notorious for managing public attention, and we know that certain stories can dominate headlines to the point of overshadowing more critical matters. Puff Daddy's broad influence in industries like fashion, alcohol, and media could pose a threat to those who feel their power is at risk. When someone becomes too influential, they often make enemies, whether rivals or even those in their own circles. The media has played a crucial role in amplifying the accusations against him. In 2024, with social media and the 24-hour news cycle, stories spread rapidly, often casting Puff Daddy as guilty in the public eye without a trial.
I think people don't understand what it really takes to be successful or to be great.
The timing of these accusations is suspicious. While it's unclear who stands to gain, the circumstantial evidence points to larger forces at play. Whether political, business, or media-driven, someone benefits from his downfall. The real question is, why now? And what could this scandal be distracting us from?
I want to really take over Disney. Revolt is definitely coming out here to change the tone, and I feel like the only way we're going to change the tone is by unifying, that we could be free with what we want to say and how we want to say it.
As Puff Daddy faces some of the most serious allegations of his career, a striking silence has emerged from those once closest to him. Friends, collaborators, and business partners, people who built their careers alongside him, are now keeping their distance. Figures like Jay-Z and other influential industry insiders remain quiet, fueling speculation that they're either protecting their brands or responding to unseen pressures to avoid association with him. There's also a sense that some may fear what Diddy might reveal if pushed into a corner. Given his long history in the industry, he's likely privy to secrets that could be damaging to those around him, potentially explaining why some former allies prefer silence over public support. This fear of exposure may well be influencing the collective retreat from his side. Meanwhile, the public reaction has been unrelenting. Social media associated Diddy's name with guilt, despite the lack of an official court verdict as of October 2024 and an ongoing investigation. Years of tabloid rumours combined with new allegations have led to swift public condemnation, reflecting a culture that seems increasingly willing to judge public figures without waiting for hard evidence. Main question: with the public ready to turn against him and allies retreating, we have to ask, why are so many so quick to abandon Puff Daddy? Is this distancing merely self-preservation or part of a larger strategy to isolate him? And most importantly, who benefits from making him a pariah?
Yeah, the media is the strongest form of anything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
In recent years, the power of cancel culture in America has reshaped the trajectory of many high-profile figures, sparking a significant debate about accountability versus mob justice. For instance, Michael Jackson faced intense scrutiny over allegations that shadowed his legacy until his death, despite a lack of conclusive legal judgments against him. Mel Gibson, once celebrated, saw his career plummet after recordings of his controversial views surfaced, while Chris Brown's legal troubles after assault allegations severely impacted his reputation and career. Even Kanye West, known for pushing boundaries, faced wide-scale backlash for his statements, leading to cancelled partnerships and a considerable public fallout. Similarly, Johnny Depp's long-standing battle with his ex-partner Amber Heard put his personal life on display, ultimately impacting his career until he managed a partial redemption in court. These cases share a pattern: public figures experiencing swift, often extreme backlash, sometimes before full legal proceedings conclude. The court of public opinion often works faster than the legal system, fueled by an unrelenting news cycle and social media's instant reach. In each instance, major figures face a sudden public reckoning, creating lasting shifts in their lives and careers, sometimes with little chance of recovery. In Diddy's case, the intense scrutiny follows this trend, showing how cancel culture has evolved to dominate public narratives and amplify accusations. With Diddy now under the spotlight, it raises questions about whether he, too, has become another focal point in a cycle that can seem more concerned with takedowns than fair process. And beyond Diddy's individual case, the rapid public condemnation brings up a critical question. Does cancel culture provide justice? Or is it becoming a tool to deflect attention from larger issues affecting society? Main question: if powerful interests drive these cycles, who benefits from the spectacle of cancel culture, and what does it ultimately cost us as a society? Are we tearing down individuals only to distract ourselves from systemic issues in the background?
White men like Trump need to be banished. that way of thinking is real dangerous.
First off, this case isn't just about Diddy, it's a reflection of how we've come to treat people in positions of power and influence. Yes, there are valid accusations that need to be investigated, and if any wrongdoing is proven, justice must be served. But what I've noticed is that the rush to judgment, without waiting for a fair trial, is becoming more common. The speed with which people turn into witch hunters, condemning, cancelling and shaming before all the facts are known, is concerning. We've become part of a system that thrives on tearing people down, often fueled by media, social networks, and our fascination with powerful figures falling. The real danger isn't just what happens to Diddy or any other celebrity, it's what this trend does to us as a society. When our focus shifts to scandal and public takedowns, we ignore deeper societal issues like economic inequality, environmental crises, or political corruption. And as cancel culture escalates, we risk creating a world where no one is safe, where every word or action could end a career or even a life. If we keep acting like witch hunters, we might create a divided society driven by outrage and fear, missing the real issues.